Life is a mystery. But what's not a mystery is my thoughts on Mystery Fluxx, because I'm about to give them to you after the break. All right, Mystery Fluxx. So, briefly, if you don't know Fluxx, it's very simple. It starts with you draw a card, you play a card. Certain cards might change those rules where you're drawing more, playing more. You can only do things at a certain time. Maybe things will let you do bonus plays, etc. Some point you're going to get keepers in front of you. At some point there's going to be a goal out there. If at any point your keepers match that goal, doesn't matter when, you win. Some of the key differences in Mystery Fluxx is it has dangers in it. I guess this was used also in Jumanji Fluxx, but it's basically you possibly can get eliminated from the game, but you can come back in after you do everyone plays a whole round. There are secrets that when those get revealed by a certain way, then something you might have to do something like discard your hand, get rid of keepers, etc. Outside of those couple things, you have your typical, you have your keepers, you have creepers in this one, you have goals, and you do have surprises in this one. Also, those aren't in every one. A surprise you can play in like multiple different ways, either off your turn, on your turn, etc. But the card has everything you need to say on there. But outside that, it does play all the same. Try and match the goal. Done. So, what do I think of Mystery Fluxx? Well, I will start off by saying it's not my favorite Fluxx ever. It's still a pretty good Fluxx. There are some gripes that I have about it, especially playing solo, but the gripes I have about solo kind of lend to more of a strategic play in that solo mode. And that is that this one does have creepers, but there's no cards that allow you to readily get rid of a creeper. When you get eliminated, you can discard all the creepers at that point, but in a solo one, that's the only way. There is no other way. I believe one of the creepers you are able to kind of pass it around. So then in that regards to where you can only really get rid of the creepers solo play by, getting eliminated, that means you may actually hold on to some of those danger cards, or you may try and plan on being eliminated because otherwise that's going to be the only way to get those creepers out from in front of you. And like I said, that is the one really drawback I have on this one, is that you can't get rid of those creepers. Outside of that, it does add some cool stuff. Having those secrets is pretty cool. The theme of this one is kind of nice with the mystery, and kind of it brings back all the different types of mystery characters you're used to. Like you got the Scooby-Doo, you got reference to Columbo, etc. So, trying to decipher where did this come from, that is always a fun thing to do in like these types of themed ones, where it's like a generic theme of mystery, but there still is like, literary and TV type of people in regards to it. But overall, I would say Mystery Fluxx is a good addition to the Fluxx line. I don't think that this would be like the only version you should have, because the fact that you can't get rid of creepers, the fact that you have the secrets and the dangers and all of that, it's a little bit more strategic where you're going to do those and how you're going to play the dangers and all that. So it kind of adds a different layer to Fluxx than some of the other chaotic elements that you normally would have with the other Fluxx decks. So I think that's why in regards to this one, I'm going to straddle the line. I'm going to say this one is a 6.5. It's still a pretty decent game. I probably would still recommend it to people if they like Fluxx, but I don't think this would necessarily be the entry point I would try and introduce people to Fluxx with. Like I said, gameplay is still fun, the dangers and all that. So if you are a seasoned Fluxx player and you're looking for something a little different, this definitely is there. If you, with the solo one, like I said, adding that strategic element of wanting to keep those certain cards in your hand to possibly eliminate yourself based on if you get those creepers in front of you, because those creepers, if you get them early, can just hinder your entire game. That's what happened in my solo play, link above and down below, etc. So that is, like I said, that's kind of what brings it down to a 6.5. Definitely not my favorite, but definitely not something I'd say is bad. Just like I said, a different type of element, a different type of feel than a lot of your other Fluxx with the chaotic elements. All right, so that is what I think of Mystery Fluxx. If you want to head down below and hit like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. Let me know your favorite mystery character. Also, if you're looking at purchasing games, down there is a link to Miniature Market. If you use our link and purchase some games, then we get a portion of those sales back to the channel to help fund what we do. Alrighty, so until next time, find out who done it.